Alright guys, Tipster here. I do believe I got tagged a couple of days ago. I got tagged by SoFlo RcLife. And basically what that means is that I've now got to tell you 3 of my hobbies or interests. And then at the end, I've got to tag another 3 people. So firstly, thanks a lot bro for tagging me. I feel quite honoured that you've picked me to do this. And as for the next 3, those victims are already in here. So, let's get started. As you all know, one of my hobbies is RC cars. I actually had a go of a bit of a do with RC in about the mid-90s, about that time. I used to go to a local indoor race club. I had a little Tamiya, God knows what it was, but it had a Vauxhall calibre shell on it. And I spent a bit of time racing at this track. Anyway, it didn't last long this, and it stopped. I don't really know why it stopped. I can't remember. So then a few years ago, I was just watching some stuff on YouTube, and I come across a video of an RC car racing a Lamborghini. I couldn't believe what I saw, and I thought, God, these RC cars have proper changed. So I started watching a few more videos, and I started hearing the word lipo and 2S and 3S. I was like, I had no idea what it was, you know. So I started watching more and more and more videos and genning myself up. And then obviously I ended up thinking, I'm going to have to buy one and see what happens. And the rest is history, because as you know, here I am today doing this tag saga. So that's my first one. Okay guys, so I'm now going to show you another hobby interest that I've had, and it's something I've been collecting from the early 90s. I'm guessing maybe 1991, something like that. And in order to show you this, I've had to come to my mum's house, because all these that I'm going to show you are stored at my mum's, and most of them are under her bed. But I'm going to show you what that is right now. And basically, I do have a massive collection of die-cast. So what you see here isn't all of them. I think the whole collection, I've got something like 220, 230 altogether. There's all sorts of various cars, makes and models, but they tend to be cars of UK and cars of Europe. But they're all boxed, never been out of the box. Most of them have got little certificates, and they're just here stored where they've been for many years. And there's a lot of like I like all my old Escorts, as some of you modelers will know, the Mark II Escorts, Mark I Escorts, you know, Mark I Mexico. There's loads and loads and loads that I've just collected over the years. Like I say, I store it with my mother's. There's even, I mean, I can't even remember what I've got, if truth be known, but there's a Rothman's Mark II Rally Escort. I've actually got a body shell of this, brand new, that I've never put on there. It's a temp scale that I've never used yet. Just endless. As you can see, I say they're not, this isn't all of them. They're all scattered all over the place, but they're all boxed. Never been out of the box. And all just sat here. Subaru there, 205 GTI, Sunbeam Lotus. I know some of you American guys won't know these cars, but they're all like old classic cars that I used to love as a kid. Fords, all sorts. Like I say, that's not all of them, but I thought that was enough just to show you, to get going. I don't know what's in here. An old Opel rally car. Ford Capri, looks like a Mark 1. So guys, that's me, one of my other interests. Alright guys, so this is my number 3, and I brought you to a place called Cutacre. And basically this used to be an old massive slag heap from all the mines that were around here. And what they've done recently, they've built this place and they've now called it Cutacre Park. And it actually featured on my last film with TRX4. I'm going to give you a bit of a pan across. But basically, what happened here was that they built a massive trading estate. I don't think you can see really, it's a bit too far away, but the trees just in the distance there, which aren't that far away, that's where I live. So this place is right on my front door. As we pan across, you see the buildings up there. Well, that's a brand new big trading estate, and one of them buildings, one on the left, is northwest of England's Amazon main distribution centre. And when they built that trading estate, and the deal was to preserve wildlife, that they would build this Cutacre Park. And I know you can't see loads of it, but there's quite a few ponds, and they've made natural runways for rainwater to run in and fill them all up. Now the reason why I brought you here, because I don't really come here with RC, I don't know why, I should do, but I like to come on here with this. And this is another one of my interests, my mountain bike. So I'm not really into riding along the streets or on the roads, but I like coming to places like this, off the beaten track, bit of a dirt track, a few hills, etc. And I really love it. There's a lot of canals around here as well because of all the old mines that used to be around here. I like riding down the canals, and me and my missus quite often come up here, come out on our bikes, and I love it. So this is my mountain bike. It's quite a popular make in UK. Chris Boardman was a famous UK cyclist. I'm not sure whether you get these bikes over across the big pond, but it's an half decent bike. And the reason why I bought this really was I just like the colours. I thought it looked really smart in the white and blue. So that's my third one, guys. Alright guys, so that was the 3 things I chose. I had loads of things that I could have shown you really, but the saga is to do 3, so I've done 3. So I've now got to pick 3 victims. Now one of them's already been picked by someone else. So I'm going to pick, number 1, I'm going to pick Paul Butcher. Butcher, you have been tagged. I'll put his link on in the description. He's a very good friend of mine. Another very good friend of mine is the next victim, and that's going to be, you know it, Kirk, it's you, RcMissfits. Again, good friend of mine. I'll put a link in the description. And finally, I mean, there's so many I could choose, but I think eventually we'll get round to everyone, so it doesn't matter whether I choose them or someone else chooses them. We'll all get tagged and be a victim at some point. So the last one for me is also a good friend of mine and crew member, and it's going to be Brad from Brad's RC. Brad, you have been tagged. Okay dudes, so I look forward to seeing the videos. All their links and to their channels will be in my description by the time I've finished. Top stuff.